I'm quite a football fanatic, really. Well, I have to be. And I support Birmingham City, which is yes, I've heard it all before. They go much lower, they'll drop off the coupon. That'll be in Europe next year, if there's a war. I've been sort of fairly close to violence in football because I've been going for years. Obviously, you have to get fairly close. I've always avoided it. I had a very narrow escape this season. The very first game of the season, Birmingham City were playing Manchester United at Old Trafford. And I went along. I must have been bloody mad. Well, I thought I'd be safe enough, armed with a nuclear missile. But I thought, well, if I bought seats, I'd be okay, you see. And I went with a mate of mine. We bought tickets from Birmingham City's ground. And we went along, and it was a lovely day, a smashing day. And first game of the season, of course, like it absolutely jammed solid. There was 60,000 people, right, in the crowd. Like, and about 10,000 locked out. It was absolutely jammed solid, you know. And it was a sea of red and white everywhere. It was just like red and white. You couldn't see a blue and white scarf anywhere, you know. Well, there was one, actually, and a Birmingham City fan was hanging from the end. And I was sitting in these best seats with my mate, and we were sort of sitting there. And we were sitting amongst other Birmingham City fans. We didn't realise this at the time. And there was 60,000 in the ground, and there were in fact 135 Birmingham City fans. And we were all sitting together, and we didn't realise till about halfway through the first half, miracles of miracles, Birmingham scored away from home and took the lead. And we couldn't believe it, you know. We just lost our heads, and we all stood up and went, yeah! 60,000 people staring at you in silence, you know? Because then it started, you're going to get your fucking eggs kicked in. So like I sat there terrified. And I was with this friend. And this friend of mine, he's just gotten into football over about the last 12 months, you see. And he used to go and watch rally driving, but he's swapped now to football. Don't know why, don't know, I think he likes the colours or something. And he was sitting there, and he didn't realise what the situation was at Old Trafford, you know. At Old Trafford, you go along, you cheer United, and that's it, right? But he kept getting up going, go on, City, shove it in the net! Go on, show these red sods what it's all about! Show how to play the game! Go on, City, stuff it up there! Sit down! Look, 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 I'm punching his face, look! He's going, what are you doing that for? I said, I'm saving your life! He said, what do you do that for, like? And I said, well, it's Manchester United, and, you know, you don't start cheering the other side. Why? I said, well, you know, well, I mean, it's obvious that you support the other side then, and they take action. They'll give you a stiff talking to. You did? Yeah, I'm all right here. No, you're all right in the streets, don't worry about it. Come on, City, stuff it up, shut up! I tried to explain. I said, yeah, I'm nothing but a big girl's blouse, yum, yum, yum. So I sat there petrified in case of what he was going to do. And then, you know, luckily, United equalised. I thought, oh, thank God for that, yay! And then just before the half-time break, they scored again, knockout, winning 2-1, United, yeah! I thought, great, I can go down to the bog. So... And like my mate came with me, so he went for his half-time refreshment. And I went along, I came out the bog, and he was standing right at the other end of this canteen affair. There's all these United fans everywhere, you see. And he saw me and he said, hey, Carrott! Mm-hmm. They got no cow in Bovril! Fancy not having any cow in Bothering, what a lousy ground. So I got to him in about 1.5 seconds and hustled him up. I said, for crying out loud, Alan, shut up. I said, hey, it's obvious you're from Birmingham, they'll tear your limb from room. He said, yeah, I'm all right. I've been telling them how lucky they are to be 2-1 at half time. What? Hail Mary, Mother of God. And I sat in, I tried to explain to the best of my ability of, exactly what the situation was, and he still wasn't convinced. And we were sort of sitting there, I was a bit on edge, and you can never trust Birmingham City to do what you want, halfway through the second half they equalised, didn't they, And all the Birmingham City fans went, yep. Except my friend, that's the way to do it, City, yeah! Shove it up, And, of course, by this time, the Neanderthal men had caught on. Kill. And I thought, that's it. They've sussed us out, you see. We're going to get torn limb from limb. I wasn't laughing at the time, I tell you. So I sort of thought, well, the only way to do it is try and get out of it at the end. So when the final whistle blew, Birmingham had won 2-2. And I took him down a few sort of rows, and tried to hide him, because they were obviously looking for him. And we sort of started to sort of edge our way up towards the exit, and there was this, you had to go up the steps, and there was this exit, and the steps at the exit went down, you see, and all the Neanderthal men were crowded around the exit, looking for Birmingham City fans. And we were going up, and I thought, oh my God, and I said to Alan, please, Alan, shut up, don't say anything, will you? And he goes, no, yeah, I'm all right, don't worry about it. Then he saw this Manchester United woman in front of him, all in red and white. He's going, hey, he said, I thought you were very lucky to get a point there. He said, I thought we should have had about 6 in the second half. You know what I mean, That was it. See? They'd spotted him. And they grabbed him by the collar, you see. And I thought, oh no, that's it. And I thought, well, you've got to stand by a mate, haven't you? Right, I was trying to get past. No chance. And he got away with it, He got away with it because he was so naive, he still didn't realise, And he looked at this bloke and he said, how you going, mate? All right? He couldn't handle that one at all. And in that instance, my friend realised that it was for real, right? And he pulled away, and the whole of the collar of his shirt came away, And this highly amused the Neanderthal man, And in that instant, I realised that was a chance, and I shoved him down the stairs. He went head over tip, down to the bottom, picked him up and shoved him out into the crowd. And I thought, my God, I think we've got away with it. And because there's loads of people behind. And then I suddenly realised that we stood out like a sore thumb because we hadn't got any red and white on. You're just so obvious, you've got no red and white on, you must be the opposition. I started slashing my face to get some blood off the white shirt, and we lived to see another day.